How are you guys doing? I also want to give a shout out to all the people watching this live on Justin TV over the internet. Thanks guys that you make it possible that people who are not here can watch this presentation. I don't really want to talk much here, Joe. Just give a big hand to Mr. Jon Peters and Mr. Colin Johanson.
How you doing, everybody? So yeah, welcome to the Alienware booth. We're showing off Guild Wars 2 here for the next couple hours. We'll also have 3 demo stations in the back there going on all weekend where you can play the game. There's a 3D demo station in the back little bunker back there that you can check out. Definitely recommend checking that out too. It's pretty awesome. Hello to all our fans on Justin TV. How y'all doing? Woo! Thanks for watching from home. If you guys want to come in, there's some empty seats here in the front. It looks like it's all full over here, but there's a few seats up in front over here if you guys want to fit in there.
Oh, you want me to say something?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so we brought a couple of our so-called experts to show you guys a little bit about how the game plays. So they're going to log in a few minutes here, give you guys a little demo.
So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to show you a little video of our new profession. There we go.
What's up? We just got sent to the login. That's all. Let me check with the guy. Okay. Yeah. Keep talking. Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah. So you all knew that maybe we had a big surprise planned for today. The cat's out of the bag a little bit on that one. It is the thief profession that we have just revealed. This morning we put up the skill videos for the thief. If you haven't had a chance to see them yet, I would definitely check that out.
Yeah, no skill video. Just go straight into
Okay, so no skill video. Instead, we're just going to go ahead and show you how the thief plays.
All right, so he's just making his character. Hold up.
So we're going to take you here into a higher level map in the game. Some of you may recognize this location in Guild Wars 1. This is the old Ascalon settlement, and Nebo Terrace and Lion's Arch. A lot of those locations are in this area in the map that we're running around in today. You'll see it's changed a lot in 250 years. So this is the thief.
So right now, that's our guardian that he just ran by. He's getting his controls set up, so give him a sec here.
All right, so one of the things that makes Guild Wars 2 unique is that we don't have quests. There is no traditional MMO quests in Guild Wars 2. We have a personal storyline. Hey, we have a personal branching storyline that is the first major form of content in Guild Wars 2. That is the story of your character. You are not going to be a faceless warrior who kills things. You actually have a story. As you play through the game, you have a journal that tracks the things that you do. You can go back and read it at any time and read the history of your character, read who they are. The choices you make in the game will actually affect the storyline that you get to experience. So you can make a human character, your buddy can make a human, and you can experience a completely unique and different storyline than somebody else in the game. Our second piece of content that is our replacement for quests is our dynamic events. This is sort of the glue that holds our open, explorable world together. As you're out exploring in the world, there are events that happen all over the place, and these events change the landscape of the world. To join into these, you don't have to walk up to a guy who has an exclamation point over his head and talk to him and read 8 paragraphs of text to find out what's going on. You just go up and you join in and you start playing.
All right, so he's running the dual dagger and dual pistol thief right now, and they're going to go fight that big giant O-card, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so yeah, that's one of our guardian symbols they're putting on the ground, and that's going to buff the allies, and then they're going to, I don't know what he's doing now. So just kind of keeping track of how the thief is really, really mobile. He can dodge around. Right now he's caught in those binding roots that the O-card has made, and once he gets out of that, you can see him kind of get thrown.
So you can see the O-card put the thief in the binding roots to hold it in place. And our guardian came over and destroyed the roots to break the thief out of it, so the two of them are working together.
All right, so yeah, this is double daggers. One thing about the thief that's kind of different is in Guild Wars 2, your skills on the left side of your bar are determined by your weapon. These, for the thief, the main hand weapon gives you the first 2 skills, and the offhand gives you the last 2, 4 and 5. But skill 3 is actually a combo of the 2 weapons. So with double pistols, you'll see right here, this is the unload skill that you can use when you have 2 pistols. If you switch to 2 daggers, John. give me some daggers. All right, so this on the double daggers, the skill that's in between is the twisting fangs, and so you can see him jump up in the air and use that. So that's an AoE attack that hits guys around them and starts bleeding them and does a bunch of degen damage. So the thief has a lot of mobility and versatility. Skill number 5 here on the daggers, you actually hit a guy and it'll make you cloak. So you want to show that off? Or not? Dagger 5? Dagger 5. Yeah, go kill stuff,
headed
John.
up right now to a location from Guild Wars 1 that some of you probably remember. This is Nebu Terrace. And it has definitely changed a lot in 250 years. And right now...
All right, so right now they're coming up on a chicken. They're going to try and flank it. Yeah, get behind that. Nice. Yeah. Go kill some stuff.
So Nebu Terrace is right on the edge of Centaur territory, and part of the story is that the humans are embattled and they're fighting for their survival against armies of centaurs that are taking over all the land that the humans once owned in Guild Wars 1. So right here at the edge of Nebu Terrace is literally the edge, the front line of the war against the centaurs. You can see off in the distance there's all the centaur camps and everything, and we found our first dynamic event. Notice we didn't need to talk to anybody, we didn't need to read anything, you literally just walked into it, you saw some catapults, and you can go destroy them.
All right, so they're working on this catapult. It's going to go down in a second.
So these catapults here are bombarding Nebu Terrace. The houses in the city are actually on fire, and they're breaking apart as the catapults are hitting them.
You see it right down there. There's a centaur camp. They're going to go in and start to fight some of them. There's centaurs have they tend to use rifles and spears and stuff. So there's a centaur there who's blocking those attacks, and then he's going to come charging in on them.
So Guild Wars 2 features an open world dynamic experience. It has that was not dynamic. You're going to see other players here on the demo all running around together. Part of the game experience is that it's part of a community. You're running around in these maps, you're playing with other players. These events kick off and everybody comes together and you form sort of these ad hoc groups where you're all playing together and you get rewarded for your actions. Our events dynamically scale, so the more players who show up in an area, the more creatures that show up to fight against you, so there's always enough stuff for everyone to do. We also set it up so that when people attack creatures, everyone can get credit for helping kill that creature. There's no loot stealing, there's no creature tagging. You always, when other players are around, you always get rewarded for it, and they can't steal from you.
So you can see that's one of the thief heal skills, where he heals himself and rolls out of the way to get out of combat. So one of the things is that Colin talked about being dynamic and working together. The combat is all about that too. So there's a lot of stuff where players can work together. So that's skill number 9 on his bar is a blinding powder, and he can take that and throw it's round targeted, throw it, blind the enemies. Then their next attack is going to miss. That guardian is using a protector strike, which will set up an area that blocks attacks, and when after the attack is blocked, knocks the enemies away from them. So that skill right there is a guardian ward, the line on the ground, which actually keeps enemies from moving through it. You can use that to control areas, block a bridge and keep guys from coming at you.
So you'll see there's a banner on the ground there too. We've picked up a warrior who's playing around with us, and that warrior has put down a banner, and that banner is adding buffs to everybody who's around there. So sort of this natural ad hoc team play is happening without anybody ever talking. They're just playing together and they're helping each other out. And this is a big part of Guild Wars 2. Everything is designed to establish a sense of community and players working together and players always being on the same team.
Yeah, as you can see, he actually can pick that banner up and then bring it with them and plant it in this next spot, and it starts to keep its benefit for them.
So we found our next dynamic event. There's a bunch of human prisoners that are being kept in a prison cell nearby. A bunch of these are villagers from the city of Nebu Terrace. So some of the merchants from the town are actually held in this prison. When you successfully complete this event and save these people, they go back into town and they actually start selling their wares again and operating their stores. And this event, just like any other event, is going to dynamically scale in difficulty. So it looks like we've got about 3 players around here. So there's going to be more centaurs showing up because of that.
So yeah, there's a big pack of centaurs there. I'm probably going to pull a few of them over here. Oh, looks like they got a couple more, I think, than they wanted. So that's a nice wall of deflection, so those centaurs are actually shooting themselves by firing at it. And that's a shield of absorption. It's a bubble that keeps projectiles from coming in, so there's a lot of ranged centaurs here they're using it against.